The year is fake 1960, Berlin. That's an incredibly tiny mouse cursor. Like, look at this little hand icon. I'm waggling it around on the resume. Like this could fit into one of BJ's paws. But anyway, a ragtag band of unlikely heroes and so on are trying to overthrow the Nazi regime, which is a good idea. Unfortunately, the Third Reich has conquered all of the world and also space. So this may be difficult.
Please.
Alright, let's go talk to some people here. Hang around the base. Oh, this is what we just did. London Nautica bombed by terrorists. Sorry, Bobby. Bobby somebody. Bram? Bobby Bram. I remembered his name. There we go. Degenerates. Okay, here's the room where I was able to make an armor upgrade before. Can I get another one? I honestly did not expect the answer to be yes. Nice. Maybe you get one of them every mission or something. Cool. Nice speakers. What is this? Guitarsman. Hey Jimmy. So, this guy has not been happy to see me in the past because he's been like busy and didn't want to talk. I wonder if that'll change. Whoa. Nah, he's just playing. Okay, I guess I won't interrupt him. He's playing really well, mind you. Okay, so who have we got around? Oh, well, I can't go into this basement-y thing. Caroline's door is shut or locked? Locked. Oh, I wonder if there'll be a new candle and photo here if I look hard enough. I don't know if they will have gone into that level of detail. But they may have. It's a bit hard to tell. Who knows? Not me, I don't know. That could be him. Bobby Brown, maybe? That might be the guy, honestly. Or it might not. I'd have to compare whether that photo was there in the past or not. Dang, all these doors are locked. I guess I really do have to go and talk to Anya. Editorial. Germany has betrayed us. What's this? Oh, from Italy. Nice. Of course they turned on Italy. I must have missed these photos. Liberation of America. Dangerous insurgent elements. Cultural standards of the new regime. America rises from the ashes. Cells of freedom fighters. Oh yes, you would expect a lot of guerrilla freedom fighters in the USA. I think they had the right ideology for that. Mass executions of civilians. Oh dear. I wonder how tight their control is over there. Benevolent liberators guard China's borders. Hundreds of powerful... oh dear. Just isolating the place, I guess. This is naval supremacy. No one's around. I wonder if I can have another nightmare if I go upstairs. Do you continue the Wolfenstein thing? I mean, the Wolf of 3D thing. It'd be a bit weird if they put the whole game in. Also, possibly not very entertaining to watch. Well, I'll see how people feel about that, I guess. Knives. Someday it'll be relevant that there's a box of knives there. Oh. Okay, let's see if this is a new nightmare. This is the same nightmare. Hang on, what's going on? This is the same level. Ah, man. Okay, that's not so great. I'm just gonna let this guy kill me and see what happens. Yep. Come on. Bang, bang. Okay. You wake up. Cool. I was hoping that would be a quick way out, and it is. Alright, I'm clearly farting around to no avail here. It's not that kind of game. It's not that open-y to... You don't go around and... Basically, I was wondering whether you sort of would wander around Resistance headquarters between missions and go and talk to people and stuff. That doesn't seem to be happening. So, let's just talk to Anya and continue the actual story.
I found some interesting leads. This parchment describes a way to create a type of super concrete.
Super concrete?
The Nazis have used to build all these concrete monstrosities around here.
Yes.
But that's the stuff that's rotting.
This is the only concrete they used. This is how they created all those cities so quickly. Now that we know where it comes from, I need a sample of it for closer study. Can you look around here for a piece of exposed concrete that shows an outbreak of mold? It should be porous enough for you to cut me a sample.
Whatever you need.
Also, there was this encrypted list of Dat Yishud members in Poland during the war. I need to compare it with the official German state records on Jewish citizens in the years between 1939 and 1945. Can you see if those records are in the archives room?
I'll get right on that.
And there's one more thing.
Oh.
It's quite critical.
What?
Definitely an emergency.
That'll be all. We can go now.
Alright, multi-concrete and population of Jewish people between 1939 and 1945. I wonder, did they stop keeping statistics at that point because there weren't any left? Well, we'll see. Concrete, moldy. Here's some. Oh no, I guess it's not moldy enough. I'll have to hunt around the place. Really should have taken that mission first. Well, probably down here are the archives. Is that like an okay, for a minute I thought it was an unexploded bomb. No, it was a pipe. Hangar entrance. I guess we're underneath some sort of river in Berlin. What is this place? And how have they not found it after 14 years? Well, possibly the Resistance has not been headquartered here for all of those 14 years. Kreisau hangar. Dang, that's definitely mechanistic, machinery-ic. It's big, whatever it is. Possibly it's an ESO core. Can I go? I can go under here. This whole area looks weird somehow, the textures and stuff, sort of film grainy. And here are our prizes. As many as 3 helicopters, the armament of the Resistance with which to free the world. Well, here's some multi-concrete, but let's chat to people first.
Ich verstehe das nicht. Kein einziges Kabel, alles ist glatt und aufgeräumt. Was ist das Innenleben von diesem Ding?
Good question.
Mensch, raus?
Das habe ich mich auch gefragt.
How is their tech so advanced? I mean, presumably it is to do with these ancient artifacts they discovered and so on. And actually, I think in one of the Wolfenstein games there was a portal to hell. Possibly more than one of them. So maybe they got, I don't know, demon technology or something. So, no, I guess they're all paying more attention to the aircraft. I'll just grab some concrete, don't mind me. Wow, that is exceptionally moldy. I would not want to live somewhere where this stuff was... In fact, I guess BJ is living somewhere where this stuff is around. That's a shame.
Need a circular saw and cut a sample. Have to be some power tools nearby.
Circular saw. Ow! That's not what I thought would happen.
Max Haus? Quite a fall there, Mr. Big Cheese. You're in the sewer system now. You will find your way back here if you have a look around, yeah?
Yeah. Don't worry, Johnny Cowboy, will find my way out. After all, I've got this cool new gun. Can I cut through any of these? No, this one. Does it actually use power to hold this down without cutting? Looks like it does not. That is a really nice affordance. Oh, it's something I can't get to. Well, that sucks. Oh, hello. I see bad cameras. Kind which hate me. We are, after all, in the middle of Berlin. So when I first saw those things, I assumed they were security cameras which would give you away, but their main function is simply that they shoot bullets at you, so destroying them is a perfectly good way to deal with them. Huh. I kind of put my gun up for a second there. I don't know why I did that. I just recharged it from nearly full to actually full. Maybe I can find my way back around to where that super health pack thing was. Not that I really need it, I just need to get out of here. Records. I've been picking up letters all throughout the game. I'd like to know if there's some way to read them. For example, we found a letter from Bobby, the martyr, earlier, who sacrificed himself to blow up the museum. Is there some way to get that? Oh, that's right, I've seen this before. All collectibles can be viewed from the main menu. But you know what? You don't have to exit a level to go to the main menu. You can just, like, do this, yes? Oh, quit to main menu. We did... Yeah, okay, I guess, maybe in some future video I'll do that before loading into the game. And take a look at the collectibles. Well, this is a mystery that didn't really need to be solved, but by God it has been. Oh shit! What is this? Reflection. Module alters the beam to bounce off almost any surface. Nice. I wonder if there's any other tutorials that I should have read at some point. Oh, this would have helped. Oh no, this doesn't help at all. This is the misleading controls. Sprint jump. Yes. Leaning, left alt, take down. I've seen most of this at some point, one point or another. Ah, that's right. It's like I hadn't really thought about it, but I'm using a sort of cyber gun now. Anyway. Horrid. But I think this sewer is the least of BJ's problems. Blang. I don't think it can actually shoot at you if you're outside of its range. Nice. I wonder if I'm about to need all these weapons and so on, or if we're just picking them up in order to bring them back to Resistance HQ. The sewers certainly have taken me some way away from my actual putative destination. A bunch of... Hello? I saw that. But did it see me? Yes. Yo bot. Oh wow, this weapon's very effective against those flying drones. That's good. Not seeing much reflection going on here, but it cuts through their armor. Dang. Oh, I'm out of it. Unfortunately, it has very limited ammunition capacity. And quasi-ammunition, you know, electric power. I guess the Germans, despite all their super science, it's unclear how much of it comes from, like, mad geniuses versus stealing it from all these other sources, like the ancient super tech or whatever, or that you should. Some sort of, like, secret Jewish super science from... Did they say it was a Polish group? Anya and her family from Poland. So, hopefully if any of the documents are written in that stuff instead of Hebrew, they'll be able to interpret. Yeah, I'm getting better at jumping. It's actually not that hard, you just, like, do that. Hello? Like the laser cutter, the battery on the LKW does actually recharge over time. It's just very slow and not really practical for combat use. And I think possibly it only recharges to a kind of minimum point, a level which is not super great. So I'll be using this shotgun for a while. It's not a very good shotgun, although it looks cool. Hello? I'm somewhere. I feel that this is an inefficient way to return to Resistance headquarters, and it might have been nice if someone had just given me a hand up. But, to be fair, they're all very, very busy trying to save the world, and it's very much a low resources thing, of everybody doing what they can. Sure. Which in some cases is saying Max Hass again and again. Hey, he's helping. He can probably lift heavy things. Let's go up. That is definitely the direction I want to go at this point. More storerooms. Who are these storing things for? Is there a Berlin subway system? Or is it just the city sewers are not frequently maintained or checked upon, maybe? There must be millions and millions of people living here. Hello? Hey! So, I guess we just kind of jump down here. Do people not head over there normally? Maybe the idea is we put the stairs up if we want to enter that way.
Howdy, cowboy.
Yeah, howdy. And good luck with your assessment. Right, now... concrete was over the other side, but I haven't actually been over here before, just see if there's anything interesting to find. I guess all that ammunition and so on was just to fight a couple of drones with. Well, that's fine. The archives, though. I thought they were down here as well. Anyway, let's grab the concrete before I forget. Oh shit.
What the hell are you doing? Science project. You're scaring Max. Sorry, pal. Didn't know he'd flip out like that. That his son?
No. Though, kind of. I don't know.
So not his son.
Used to be Klaus had a son, born during the war. A miracle, he called it. They had tried for years to have a child, him and his wife.
Yeah, well, he'd make a pretty good father. For a Nazi.
The child was born with a club foot. Klaus knew, of course, what that meant. He begged the doctors not to report it to the authorities. Then secret police showed up to take the boy away. Klaus and his wife tried to stop them. The wife died from a bullet to the head. The child, too. Klaus could not protect them.
Blames himself.
I think so. And he will never forgive the Nazis.
Well, same. But I get what Carolyn is saying here, which is that BJ should trust him. Klaus is not going to betray them. Okay. Got a sign.
See if he's okay.
Yeah, that's a nice idea, actually. I remain, to this day, somewhat amazed there are actual characters in this game. What's this? What's going on? Hello? Why is this happening?
Lost toy. Well, I found you.
Okay. I wonder what that's for. I could give it to Max, maybe. I don't know, is he... how childlike is he? He's been very badly injured, clearly a serious brain injury, which, actually, it's not surprising, is it, that BJ instinctively sympathizes with someone who had a serious brain injury? I don't know whether he'd be into a toy, though. He might. Sometimes that kind of injury can leave people kind of in a... I don't know. I'm not a neuroscientist or any other kind of scientist. Wait, yes I am. I forgot I have a science degree. I'm a computer scientist, which kind of doesn't count. That's the archives. But checking on Max is the first thing here. Cowboy hat? He might not think of it as a cowboy hat. cassette. Hey, what? What is this? Look, that A! That squiggle. I need to take a screenshot. I need to take more screenshots. This is an amazing coincidence. You may have no idea what I'm talking about, depending on who you are while watching this video. If you don't get it, I just... look up a font DA mover sometime. It will change your life.
Lost toys, Max.
Lost toys. It's like a side quest, you think. The robot, the block, the phone, and the truck. That's a way to kind of atone to Max here. Find the lost toys. Well, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna spend an episode of this video about, you know, fighting in occupied Europe, searching for a disabled man's lost toys. Because otherwise I'll feel really bad about it. Alright, where can I hunt for these things? I hope they all, like, make noise or move around. It'd be much harder otherwise. I've been up here and I didn't see anything of the sort, though I wasn't really aware of what to look for. Now I am. Toy-like things. Tools. Not the same as toys. I have no idea whether this is optional or not. I could find out by pressing a single button on my keyboard, but I've decided that BJ does not consider it optional. So here's the nightmare bed. The drinking bed also, clearly, for some. From this vantage point, can I see anything? No, except way down, I can see that. What am I looking for again? Oh, hang on, what was this? Oh, just those. Atomic bomb hits America. Decimating Manhattan, killing 200,000 people. 20,000 times more powerful than the biggest bomb ever created before. Of course, there is a degree of irony in this component of the storyline. In real life, of course, around the same time, America killed 200,000 people with an atomic bomb or two. Justifications were presented for the act. Telephone box thing, truck thing. The robot made cool noises and was moving around. I do hear kind of music over here. Is that Jay beneath us? The inimitable Jimmy? But the somewhat oblivious also? I'm amazed they were able to put him in the game. Aha! Toy telephone.
Toy. All I had was a pine cone and a box of matches.
Oh. Nice exercises. I feel like I should probably not perv on that though. This is probably not somebody's room. This is the soup room. I could hand Anya what I've found so far. The concrete thing. She doesn't want it. No, let's see.
This is great, William. I still need those state records. Can you look in the archives room? I think it's right over there.
Sure, sure. Oh, you know what? The archives room also might contain more toys. So I will doubly look in there. Just gotta hunt around here as well, though. You never know who might be hoarding these things. Whether vertently or in. Add. Archives. Right.
Soldier man. You keep the door to the archives, you know, like lockjack. I think maybe Wyatt has a key.
Cool. Why do they keep the door to the archives locked? Is there anything that's secret from some of them? Do they need, like, they got like layers of classification? Or is there something in there?
Wyatt, I need the keys to the archives. You got them?
Yes, I think so.
gosh dang. What do you got there? Dog tags. Wing Commander Fergus Reed of the Royal Air Force.
Ah.
Took those off of his dead body, wanted to return them to the RAF, but then there was no RAF.
Best damn pilot I ever saw in a hell of a soldier.
I'm not cut out for this, you know.
Cut out for what?
This. Everything. I was 18 years old, and suddenly the war was lost. Everything good in the world died. Somehow I was the one supposed to pick up the pieces, keep the resistance going, take on the whole gosh darn Nazi empire.
The gosh darn Nazi empire.
My ignorance got so many good people killed. Remember Private Prendergast? You know, that guy, he could survive anything. So tough. Well, I got him killed, sent him out on a mission, and he never came back. We just didn't know any better. Wing Commander Fergus Reed. He would have known what to do. He could have saved so many.
I made the wrong choice.
You made a stupid choice! Yes, you did! You left a boy in charge of a man's work. I should have died on that day, Captain, on that slab, and Fergus Reed should have lived. I'm not a child anymore, Captain. I know my mistake. There. Leave me alone now, you hear?
Wow. That's a lot to blame yourself for. It's not fair, of course. Like, it was the Nazis who got all those people killed. But how would you not blame yourself? When someone explicitly goes, well, one of these two people will live, the other one will die. What's this? This has got to be referring to the prison break, but I'm not quite sure who is being referred to here. Possibly Wyatt and someone else who were captured together? I'm not sure. Well, I've got the archives key, and got a video clip to review later, because I'm not quite sure. Did Blazkowicz say I made the wrong choice there? Is that what he said? Because that's I'm not sure if that was the right thing to say, even if it's what he was feeling. I'm not sure he did say it, though. I may have misheard. I don't know. Maybe he said something like, I made a tough choice, or... I don't know. Or I only had one choice. I will have to review that ASAP. It sounded like he was agreeing with Wyatt, which obviously didn't help the situation. Okay. Let's go downstairs by way of all these empty rooms to look for more toys in them. No toys. No toys. Dumb Americana oaf. Max went and listened to his room. He's also mad. Everybody's mad. But I get it. It's a tense situation. They're all doing the best they can. The best they can is not always fantastic. BJ's just turned up, and by like a couple of the people here are hailing him as this big hero, and indeed he does seem to be much better at like being a military commando than everybody else. But this is after, you know, being gone 15 years, or in many cases not knowing him in the first place. Here they are. Right, I'm done. Cool. Nice archives. Not quite sure why they're so secret. The truck. I'm not picking up that file yet because I don't have the final toy, so I don't deserve it. Where can I find this cube type of thing? And how can Wyatt be helped to live with himself? Well, possibly that is not on the table. Even if we like by some miracle, like, I don't know, kill the head Nazi or whatever, that's not going to make the whole world better, not immediately. But it would be nice to give people a chance and so on. Can't jump on that thing. This area is certainly large enough to hold toys. I hope I didn't miss something earlier in the sewers that I was meant to find there. Can't get up there. It's unclear when you can and can't jump on things. You usually can't is the answer. Like, you basically... Well, you can move vertically. But I mean, there's a counterexample, right? Here's something I can jump up on top of. It's but most things you can't. In general, you shouldn't rely on it. That's kind of one element I don't like about the game. Its movement system. It has running and sliding and stuff, but it's... they're rarely applicable, occasionally crucial, and so they have to either be signaled clumsily, or they're not signaled well enough, and you're like, well, I'm not sure what to do here. Anyway, not a huge deal. But it's not a flawless game. The main FPS-y combat systems are very standard, and completely fine, basically. It does things largely the way they have always been done. Apart from the toggle run thing. I can live with that since it comes with the removal of a stamina bar. So you get to go around fast and stuff, which is nice. Alright, I haven't found a toy block thing here anywhere. Maybe one of the helicopters. What do we call them anyway? These... are they Whispers? Project Whisper things? Or is that Resistance's own project name? Do they actually have a Nazi name? Your Nazi name is like your anime name or whatever. To find your Nazi name, you basically put her or Frau in front of your normal name, and then just like pronounce it in a clearly fake German accent. So I would be, for example, Herr Thomas! That wasn't really an accent so much as a bark. But that's how cartoon stereotype Nazis speak, basically, by barking. Like mad dogs. I like the motif of the Panzerhunds and all the kind of the various levels of evil metal dog they've got going on here. It's reinforces that idea of the semi-equivalence between, like, to the rest of the world. The Nazis, that's a lot of screens. Anyway, they're basically rabid dogs or whatever, but I was just momentarily dumbfounded by having not realized how many screens there were here. They must have, like, taps or feeds into various places, I guess, to acquire information and do monitoring. Alright, I gotta go upstairs. I've searched everywhere that's not upstairs. I have also searched upstairs, but I must not have done it well enough. Of course, that line of thinking can be inverted, and you say, well, actually, it's downstairs that I didn't search well enough, etc., etc., but you have to stop somewhere. It's like a little area here, which, again, I can't jump over this railing, because you can't jump over most things. Most things that look like low platforms are actually invisible walls. That's definitely probably, yeah, that might be my biggest disappointment with the game, unclear jumping, which is not a huge disappointment to have. I can live with it. Right. Up here, yeah, you can't jump over here, but then there's another place where you can, and it's just which one is which and why. It's a toilet, and I guess we'll use the toilet. That's not. Seems to be in order. PJ Blazkowicz's toilet inspector. Alright. Tools, but not toy cubes. What are we looking for anyway? It's like XYZ is an alphabet block. Right. But presumably the German alphabet. Oh, here's a block. Could paint letters on it. Saw, non-circular. More knives. Just pick up an infinite number of the knives. Here you can jump down, but there's little to be gained from doing so. Where am I missing an alphabet block? It's actually an upper level here. I wonder if there's a way further up. Well, I mean, we're inside a giant statue thing, right? So the building goes up. The question is whether the level in FPS terms also continues. And this is kind of the uppermost point that it's obvious how to reach anyway, the nightmare room. No more catwalks or heroes. So where's the alphabet block? Let's reason through this. I've got no evidence. Or clues. Or logical arguments to apply. Okay, let's not reason through this. Let's blunder through this. What if it's missing in Max's own room? Oh, hang on. Oh, nice. This room's been repurposed. Blazkowicz and Anya are staying together. They do get along well. There's that place, the secret area I've been to once before. Reached through Caroline's room. But, who was this? Who did this belong to before? Does that say Sebastian? Well, whoever it is, I bet they don't need it anymore. Postbox, propaganda, books. No cubes. I remain cubeless. This is starting to drive me crazy. If you were a toy cube, can I crawl through here or something? No. If you were a toy cube, where would you be? Perhaps a trite question. Ah, the hats. That was one of those. Is what what Klaus was wearing earlier. Damn it! I have these other toys, but there's an alphabet cube. It's the wrong one, I guess. Ah, but now I know what I'm looking for. Something which looks like that, about that size, just different letters. Ah, yeah. Pink on brown. It should be pretty easy to spot, but it's not very big. I hope it isn't in what's his name? Wyatt's room. I hope I wasn't meant to find it when I entered before. I'm pretty sure the entire interaction in there was a cutscene, so that couldn't have been it. Cube. God, I've got just cube mania at this point. Just unable to think of or take any other action than cube search. What if I meant to... This is wishful thinking, right? This is a seductive, dangerous thought. What if I meant to enter the archives, take the document, hand it to Anya, and then something will happen, right? Perhaps she'll unlock another area. Perhaps there will be a place I can go to which contains a cube. But I might be losing my chance. Okay. I'm gonna hedge my bets a little. I'm gonna press J, find out this find the lost toys thing. That doesn't like help. It doesn't let me know whether this is some sort of optional task or not. Okay, collecting the records doesn't actually obligate me to deliver them, right? So at this point I could still continue cube searching. It's just that if I talk to Anya at this point, I'll be, temporarily abandoning cube hope. Okay, let's head through here. Oh.
Come on, Max. I'll get you home.
Okay, I don't know why they were in here. But I knew Max had been in there before because he used the passage to hide things. Okay. Wow, I was nearly overcome there, but I maintained my will. I did not surrender. And now I can leave these toys room. Hey, when he wakes up, he'll at least have these nice things. Hey. Okay. Now, about these state records of rapidly declining Jewish population from the years 1939 to 1945.